Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Happy Friday, December 24th. Yes, Christmas Eve. Want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. And, just throw out that word of caution. Be safe out there, guys. This new Omicron variant is spreading like wildfire, and it's impacted our family already. So please, please be safe out there. Before we jump into the store, we've got the Snow Globe event going on. I'm not going to talk about it because I've done a couple videos already on it. The auction is ending. I will do a second video later today with the new tanks for the second week of the auction. And then just a reminder here for the Battle Pass, if you've purchased it, make sure to come in here and clean out your vaults so that you can claim the gold and credits and free XP that's in there. So we'll jump into the store here, and you'll see we've got a New Year bundle, 5 snow gun attachments and a snow gun attachment, 5 $2 each or $3 just for one. And so this is what it looks like. We've seen some attachments lately with the Tesla gun and whatnot, but here's the Snowball gun. And you can see it's got a little fan that blows at the back. Apparently that's going to be on the entire battle. And then every time you shoot, supposedly a snowball comes out. So yeah, kind of a little gimmicky little thing to get a little extra money. But the reason I bring that up is because they've got this New Year bundle that is kind of intriguing to me, in the sense that you're going to get that snow ball attachment, 2022 gold, which works out to be 168 gold per dollar just right there. So that's certainly not a great deal. But as we work our way up, they've got a holiday card container here, which could contain some more gold, but it also could contain some of these interesting profile backgrounds. Here's looks like some gifts. Let's see what this one looks like. Some little neon background there. Looks like a Santa background here. This one here with the snow globe and the duck, I like. That one's pretty fun. And then a Grinch one. So I thought that was kind of interesting to throw those into another different kind of container. And of course, then we've got the basically this is mainly just going to be the camo containers, or that's all you're going to get out of it. But they have a certificate for a tank, so you're guaranteed to get the certificate, which means you're guaranteed to get a tank for 12 bucks. And so let's see, I think it was like 16% chance of getting a tier 10 if I added up all of these tier 10s here. And then as you scroll on down, you've got, tiers 9 through, I think, 5. There's a lot of different tanks in here. So, yeah, the probability of you getting a lower tier tank is pretty high. But there is that chance that for 12 bucks you could walk away with one of these nice tier 10s. So I thought this was kind of an intriguing little bundle here. So I think that's a reasonable value. We'll talk about the tanks when we get down to the tanks. The other thing I want to talk about is these gold boxes here. So typically, what we started out at the beginning of the year doing was 350 gold per dollar was a good deal. And then they put gold in the store for 2 times that. So it really became anything over 700 gold per dollar is a good deal. And so you can see here that you've got 750 gold per dollar for 2 bucks. So these are good deals. There was another one in here that I think I purchased. I think it was a $20. And that one was maybe 15,000 gold, I think. So it worked out to be 750 gold per dollar also. And then, of course, the big one here, which is 1,000 gold per dollar. So this is a great deal on gold right now if you want to looking to treat yourself to some gold. You can also buy the snow gun attachment here for gold. If you're sitting like me with too much gold and not knowing what to do with it. They've got the Merry Concealment container here, 6 of them for 3,000 gold. Like I said, you're primarily going to come away with, these camos here. So, you know, I think there's a little bit of a camo overload in the game right now. Um, so moving on to the resources section here, you know, basically you are getting a small discount on converting your gold to free XP here. Um, Typically this, if you were just to click on the free XP in the upper right hand corner and put in 10,000, it would cost you 400 gold. So it's only a 10% discount. Well, if you move on up, you're getting a 20% discount. Yeah, it's going to cost you some XP on some of the tanks that you've already, basically researched all the way through. So really that's not an issue. So I'm just not a big fan of spending gold here to convert to free XP. So let's move on down. I try to look at anything here that's got, gold in it. And there's a few kits in here that have the 5x boosters. So this works out to be obviously 500 gold per dollar, but does have some boosters. And we move up on these kits here. We get 25 boosters here. We get 75 boosters here. And so to me, obviously the intriguing one, especially for those of you that are relatively new to the game or still have quite a few tech tree tank lines that you're grinding, if you apply this 5x boosters to those tanks, it really reduces the amount of time you have to play to grind those tanks to move up the tech lines. So I know there is good value in that, especially for the newer players. For someone like me, there really is no value in a 5x booster because I have all of the tanks. So, you're sitting here at 50,000 gold, which is 555 right there. So while it's not over that 750 mark or 700 mark, it's still a good deal. Plus, you're going to get black boxes, and I can't tell you how much gold you're going to get out of these because the way these black boxes work is you start out with a black box 1, and if we look at the percentage, you've got a 5% chance of getting a black box 3, a 20% chance of getting a black box 2, or you're going to pull out some gold, whether it be 100, 200, 300, or 400 out of each and every black box 1. Now, as you move up to your higher black boxes, these numbers increase. So you're going to get, at least another 4,000 gold out of this deal, even if you just got the minimum amount out of every black box. So that is kind of an intriguing little bundle for those of you, I think, that really could use the 5x boosters. And there's another one here. Let's see what the difference. So this is the exact same thing. Yeah. That's kind of interesting. I hadn't noticed this before. 20, 50, 100. 100 of those showing up as 90. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. And this one's showing up as 100, and it's the exact same thing. So $10 cheaper. They've got the Epic Bundle in store twice. Wonderful. Good job. So let's take a look here at groundbreaking research. 30 days of premium time. These are just camo containers. I don't know why you would spend gold to get credits. It's just kind of an interesting one to me there. So where were we? Yeah, so just a small one here for a day of premium time at 250,000 credits. I mean, I guess if you were looking to unlock or buy a tech tree tank and you just don't have the credits, it's probably not a bad deal to get 500 gold and get 250,000 silver for that. But again, guys, my mindset here is, you grind and you earn those silver from playing your battles with premium time turned on. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about the tanks. We've all got a new low tier bundle with the BTSV and the SU-76I. Both interesting tanks in their own right. The BTSV has good mobility, and with these interesting angles on it, it does bounce a lot of shots. Obviously a little pew pew gun on it, but in the day it was fun to play. And the SU-76I has some pretty trollish armor on the front and is a nice little TD. So two not bad tanks. Plus you're getting a collect them all container, which we talked about before. Has a chance here at a, dropping one of these tanks. 95% chance of getting a gold charm out of it. The camos and some 5x boosters, and these can be sold for 2,000 gold. So doesn't really work out to be a great deal. Only 400 gold per dollar if you just buy and sell. So not really recommending this. Now, two, I think, must-own tanks that should be in your garage here. The Cromwell B, super fast firing, great gun depression, great mobility, wonderful little camo to it here. 7 days of premium time, all 9 equipment slots unlocked for $5. It's a good deal. It's not a great deal. It's a good deal, but it's a tank that you will probably pull out and say, "Hey, let's play a few games in this because it is just so much fun." And it resides there at tier 6. So you might not be a tier that you play very often. However, tier that you probably do play often is tier 8 and the Action X. And this is just one of those tanks, I think. It's a little on the overpowered side. The downside is the mobility. And you're getting a lot of stuff here, 30 days of premium time for $20, and just a really great tank that you can grind a lot of credits in and win a lot of battles in because it's just got a wonderful armor profile. Get this thing hold down, and hardly anything at tier 8 can pen it, if you're doing the hold down situation right. Weapons of victory. We've got the T-3485 Victory at tier 6. Nice little medium tank. Good mobility. Nice accurate gun for a Soviet gun. And a fun little tank to play. The IS-2 1945, the tank that I really have enjoyed. Good mobility for a heavy tank. But a gun that can troll you at times. You've got 5x boosters for both of those tanks, so that makes me think that they are specific to that tank only. So that's, really only good for you getting the XP out of it. So 6,000 gold, it's not a bad deal. If I had to choose one over the other, I'd probably go with the T-3485 Victory as a more favorite tank, just because the gun on it does troll you a little bit. I think we talked about these last week. Steel Monsters, yes, there's only 4 days left with them. 2 heavy tanks. I wouldn't spend my gold for these tanks just because both of them are so super slow. The Tankenstein's armor is not what it used to be now. They haven't changed it at all, so it's very easily penned. And then the VK here just has this giant hatch at the top. You can't hide it. And most tanks can pen it with regular armor, and premium armor definitely pen it. So, and you can get the VK 100 in the regular tech tree. So, unless you're a collector, I would stay away from those tanks there. Gold, just to rehash, if you spend the 2 times bonus here, when it comes back for the regular amount. New 360 days of premium time. Get yourself a whole year of playing Blitz for 12,000 gold. I'm not sure what to think about that, to be honest with you, because there's so many other ways to get premium time right now. But I know early in my day, this was, what I typically spent my gold on, was to make sure I always had premium time. And it just makes earning those credits that much easier. We've got our free containers that we should check out and open when they come available, and some more concealment containers down here. One of note, you can buy this with splinters. So if you've got splinters from, I don't know, selling your avatars or whatever, or selling your camos, I'll just show you, if you don't know how to do that at the end of the video here. You can go ahead and pick this up for basically nothing. So we still have the bat chat, in crates. I have been unlucky. I think I've opened maybe 6 of them and still haven't got the tank. And that's my own fault, really. But all right, so that's the store, guys. Really, the where it's at right now was the snow globes and the auction. We'll get to that here very, very shortly. But I did say that if you come up to your appearance here, and let's find one. So we have this one. I've got 7 of them. We can hit exchange, and we can say how many we want to exchange it for. So it looks like if I get rid of one, I'm going to get 300 splinters out of that. And you know, when you have this many camos in here, you're never going to use them all. So it might be worth, you know, converting them. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to wrap up the store review. And of course, very Merry Christmas to you all. If you're still with me and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And of course, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.